Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's content is I am gonna explain, just to let you know, I'm living in Australia, but I just came before Christmas. I had my whole life in Japan. I'm native Japanese speaker, just to let you know. And so a lot of people in Melbourne asks me, like, why is there 3 characters in Japanese? Like, how does Japanese characters work? Like, for a lot of people it's very confusing, and because like a lot of people asked me, I came up with the proper answer. I actually thought of a proper answer, and this answer, like, it's kind of like a genius answer I think. So just so you know, I'm not a teacher, I'm not a proper, I don't know any grammar about Japanese. I just might be talking about shit, but this is such an easy way to understand these 3 characters, like 3 Japanese characters. And also, this is not just for people who are learning Japanese. Like, isn't it fun to know how other languages work? Like, I'm very curious about those kind of things. So even if you're not studying Japanese, I think it's going to be a fun video. And I wanted to say another thing. The other day I found this, like, for me, this Arabic writing, it only looks like a squiggle. Like, it looks all the same. Like, I really don't know how it works. And I found this video in YouTube, which is like a 3-minute video, and it says after this video you'll understand how Arabic writing works. And I was so curious. I had to watch the video, and I watched it, and after 3 minutes what I learned was I will never learn Arabic. Like, after 3 minutes I learned nothing. Like, it didn't make any sense. Like, it just made it more confusing, and it was still like just a squiggle to me. This video, after 3 minutes, I don't know how long it'll be, but you're gonna know about. You won't be able to read any sentences, you won't know any Japanese words, but you will know how these 3 characters in Japanese function. Okay, I want to sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze and start. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so hiragana is the most basic, and it's like kind of same as alphabet. There's 46 characters. Each character has like a different sound. So there's hiragana, katakana, and kanji in Japanese, but you can write everything just using hiragana. Okay, so next I'm gonna explain kanji. So kanji is, think that kanji is same as the emojis. So, and it actually is kind of the same, because kanji, I'll show you here, a lot of them have come from like what it looks like. So it is emojis. Okay, and think there's a long paragraph and there's like lots of emojis here and there. Don't you think that would be much easier to understand if there's only 4, like, it's all the paragraph is just a combination of like 46 letters of hiragana? It's gonna be hard to get a lot of information when you just look at for like 1 second. But if there's lots of pictures like emojis, when you look at for 1 second, it's gonna give you more information. So that's kanji. And another thing I have to tell you is, so Japanese writing doesn't have spaces. That's because we use different characters. So changing these characters is already like playing the role of the space key, because the character changes. Like, you can tell it's a separate word. So that's like kind of already a space key. I want to explain this more good. I'm going to give you a good example. Imagine there's a sentence saying apple and strawberry in English. So in Japanese, if you write it all in hiragana, it's going to be ringo to ichigo. So ringo is apple, to is and, ichigo is strawberry. So if you write all of this in hiragana, for Japanese people, it's kind of like apple and strawberry, like all connected. Because it's a short sentence, you can understand, but if it's a long sentence, I can't do this. Okay, so writing everything in hiragana is like English without space keys. So next, when you write apple and strawberry in kanji, so the kanji for apple is this one, and is to, that's the same. This is the kanji for strawberry, so it's kanji, hiragana, kanji. So even if you don't have the space key, because the character is already changing, like this feels like this. If you write it all in hiragana, it's like apple and strawberry without space key. Actually, it's not bad as this, but it's like a similar, very uncomfortable to read. Like it's very uncomfortable to read. So kanji feels like emojis for Japanese people, I think. So it's gonna be like this. So you can tell you don't need space keys, right? Okay, so that's the explanation for kanjis, and also why you don't need space keys in Japanese. Actually, you know what? I really want to explain how Japanese people learn kanji, because I don't know how many kanjis there are, but there's like millions. Like, you'll be surprised if you hear how many kanjis there are. Okay, so the last one is katakana, and this one is like super duper easy, so don't worry. It has same 46 characters as hiragana, so it's just basically hiragana written in a different way. It's hiragana, but it has like different ways to write it. And the time we use this is we use it for words from like overseas. For example, like McDonald's is McDonaldo in Japanese, and what else? Whiskey is whiskey in Japanese. So when we use English words in Japanese, this is when you use katakana to write these words. Does that make sense? Okay, that's all. Very super easy. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching. See you, have a good day, bye bye.